Hello, I'm Audia. This is my glorious channel. Because Rance H'd Isoroku in the last part, I'm now cleared to go on to her route, pretty much. It's just a matter of time. I'm basically waiting for Hanoji at this point, which we will get. I don't know how many gourds I have. I'll think about it after this fight, honestly. Actually, Ranmaru is dying out here. She's kinda fading out. You know, I've got to do this too. Ranmaru, give me that. This will go to Kenshin. Murasame. I think this sword is based on a real sword as well. I don't remember who had it. I don't remember the specifics, so I don't even know why I brought it up. And then as far as defense goes, she gets this. Because I'm still going to have her guard when she's not being hardcore offensive beast. And there we go. One tactician, the mage, why not, and Shoji, I guess. I'll start deploying Isoroku with Rance, just cuz. Alright, Sagan's not here, and all of these units are plagued with horrible action flag counts, so this is probably the most laughable fight I've seen in a while. Honda Masano, or I think that's his full name, Masano. Honda Masano. I can't see the rest of it, it may be cut off. Anyway, he's a yokai. He is related to Tokugawa. I don't know if it's, you know, he's related to them because he's a Tanuki. And they talk about him, they have interactions with him. But he's a shitty unit. He's awful, and he's based on a real person. Don't remember the specifics. In this game, he's a very bad tactician. I'm not sure why he exists. But, you can't capture him when he's with the Tenshi Sect, and he's immune to specific, like, he's immune to assassinations and things. That's what it says on the wiki. I don't have any experience with that, to be honest, so that's how that goes. But you can capture him after you defeat the Tenshi Sect and he goes to join another army. Then he's capturable, and I didn't show you the list in the last part like I said I would. But he's one of those units that's, you know, he's marked on the list of commanders that you can end the game with. He's like a special, noteworthy commander, and I don't see why, other than his historical relevance. He's a very bad unit, you know, and I don't even think he has a special character clear. You know, he's not like, you know, he's like the Kuge sisters. He's just a generic guy. So, do with that knowledge what you will. Yeah, this fight's easy, and the next fight's gonna be just as easy. Sagan will be there, but like, who cares? I'll one-shot him with Rance or something, to be totally honest with you. Troop counts are still not really high, and 1-star difficulty feels the most appropriate to me. Like, that, I think, is how the game is supposed to be played. It's a little bit of a step up, so you can't, you know, like, screw around really bad, because I screwed around a little bit in my True Route playthrough. I'll admit that right now. There were some times when I just kind of fucked around with the enemy forces because I could. And, you know, until you get to, like, the Shoguns at the end of the game, where there isn't any room to screw around. But in 1-star, you start getting hit with stuff earlier in the game, and you have no real freedom. So, you know. Oh, is that a satisfaction bonus that I saw? Nope, I'm just stupid. Alright, let's take out the Tenshi Sect in the most disappointing castle battle ever made. Isoroku, Suzume, Cats, and my musket unit, who I will take the popularity staff from and probably give back to a key. And I guess I'll scout it too, just for the little benefit. You get a battle rating bonus for scouting, which I wasn't aware of, and again, I've got to credit a YouTube commenter for that knowledge. It may be on the wiki or something, but I'm negligent, so these things do happen. This is important. This shows up once you've gotten to this, you know, the part where you can enter Isoroku's route. She's trying to have a child. She's the last person in her family who can do this. Even though she's talking to 2 men who are a part of her family somehow, you know, I don't really get that. But maybe they were just chief vassals, so they're not actually, I mean, you know, feudal lords adopted vassals like that. She could adopt one of them, I guess, since she's the leader now, and they would be a Yamamoto. But that's not how it works in this game, anyway. she's risking her life out here. Kind of a big deal, and that's related to story events later on. In the capital battle with the Tenshi Sect, Sagan and the Miyoshi brothers are here. Now, the Miyoshi brothers are based on real people as well. Sagan. But, you know, they have fairly low stats. The Archer one you've got to be careful about because he always has a high troop count. Even in true route, regular bullshit, no star difficulty, he's got a huge troop count. And the Miko does as well. You can capture them once they join other armies. I don't think you can capture them from or no, maybe you can. I don't remember. I've never captured or used them, but I'm not sure if you can capture them from the Tenshi Sect. They might be like that Honda Masano guy. Either way, they're based on real people. I don't know why they're called Lying Brothers in this game, but whatever. I'm not sure about their historical background either. I just know that they were real. So there was a Miyoshi clan, actually. It's not, you know, it was a minor clan. It didn't, you know, it didn't have a lot of territory. Oh, he's got all guard. Take that guy out with a whirlwind shot. It won't fail. Oh, it failed. I'm getting unlucky, guys. I don't, you know, it's not like I need it though. So the misfortune is acceptable. And yeah, I've been neglecting Suzume a bit, and I'm at this point where I need to choose. I can continue to upgrade Isoroku. I can upgrade Uruza, who needs it badly. I can save them for my third reinforcement from Zeth, who also needs it pretty badly. Or I can give it to the Kuge sister, or Aki, who's starting to fall behind. You know, I've got a lot of things I can do here, and I've got to start doing them. But I'm also moving along a little faster than I probably should be. I've done a lot of things. I mean, I've already taken out Uesugi, and probably, you know, I'm just speeding through a lot of the content. But as far as the gourds go, let me think here. I've got Ashikagas, Odas, that's 2. Uesugi's, that's 3. And I think that's it, right? Fairly sure that that's it, so Akashi will be another one, and Iga will be another one. I will take out Iga next, and then swing back to Akashi. And Akashi will be my 5th gourd. And then I'll go with Takuga. And, yeah, that should work out. That should work out. I think the only benefit to taking out the Tenshi Sect is 5 more satisfaction. Not totally sure about that. But, you can see these events play out here. Sagan and Genri and the triplets escape. Well, 2 of the triplets. And yeah, you basically are doing evil shit by wiping out the Tenshi Sect. That's, you know, that's generally a very evil thing that you've done. So you know that. I mean, they're not, you know, it's not like the Tenshi Sect doesn't have a group of ideals that they're trying to force. You know, it's not like what the Tenshi Sect is doing by declaring war on Oda is not comparable to, like, the Christian church starting crusades. Totally different thing here. And, you know, I call it out because it's a religious thing, and the crusades are one of the worst things I can pull off the top of my head, so that's what we go with. You know, like, Tenshiism is just, you know, it's just a belief system that I don't, you know, I haven't researched into it or anything, but Tenshiism, did I call it that? Oh well, I meant Shintoism. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Ugh, I gotta go look at things before I dig this hole deeper with my lack of knowledge. But yeah, you know about how Christians are portrayed in this game, and most Japanese games. I mean, I guess I can brush up on it again here. Xavier is the bad guy in this game. In every single route, he exists and he's evil. And Xavier is based on one of the first hardcore Christian missionaries to Japan. Christianity was rejected throughout Japan very severely, and it is, to this day, pretty rare. Like, less than 1% of the country is Christian. It's an extremely low amount, which is why I find it hilarious whenever I see a Vienna anime featuring a Christian private school. That's just ridiculously asinine. I don't even think those are real. I mean, okay, there's probably at least one in Japan, but you know, what the fuck. Anyway, I'll clarify that stuff about Tenshiism and Shintoism and Shinto Buddhism and all that stuff later on. I explained it well in True Route, but I don't remember it right now. So, that's how that goes. But Tenshi Sect conquered, and it worked out fine. Let's just go straight into an H scene, so I'm going to skip it while explaining it. Rance basically tortures this girl sexually to try and find out where Sagan is at. You know how it goes. She's blind too. All the triplets are blind, so she doesn't actually know what's happening. This kind of scene is normally not my thing, but because she's blind, it makes the scene better. I don't know. Does that make me seem evil? I'm not evil. No, it's all fake, so there's no way I can be evil, but I like that scene, so now you know. EQ. I've got to get his character shit up too. I didn't think about that, but that's also important. Yeah, so I have one more fan, and God, should I just tear into Iga right now? I could do it. I'm going to. I'm not going to waste any more time here. Alright, all of you go. You know what? I don't need to send a key, but she's going anyway. War with Iga, and I will probably slaughter them in one turn. No joke. I have nobody to defend with. I shouldn't need it. Iga never goes at me hard. Also, I believe if I was bordering Hojo and I wasn't currently at war with anybody, they would offer me, you know, an opportunity to go to war with that little diviner girl who comes and visits. I don't think that needs to be in Imagawa's territory. I think that can be up in Sato as well. Guess throwing that out there is like a thought. I don't know. But Sagan, 2 of the 3 triplets, you know, Rance is in possession of one of them, and Genri, who was just fortunately with the guy, go and retreat in Iga's territory, and that's kind of where they reside until the events at Hanoji take place. I think that they do this pretty much in every route where you defeat them. Yeah, they do. Yeah, that's it. It doesn't matter so much in this route, you know, that Rance has the 3rd triplet, but that's a big deal in Ron's route. That's a really big deal, and I'm sure finding out, you know, that it's a big deal pissed off a lot of players. So I'll go over that when I get to her route. It's really not relevant now, but they obviously can't do the spell to seal Xavier if all 3 triplets are not present, and you know. Rance unknowingly made it easier for Xavier to run rampant. That's how that goes. But they kind of sit there, and there aren't really any more interactions with them, you know? I mean, until they go to Hanoji, so. And, you know, Kentaro finds his way to these people as well. But, if you think it's stupid that they can safely hide in Iga, that area in Japan is so mountainous. Like, Japan is pretty mountainous, which is weird. But the territory around Iga in particular is really mountainous and just fuck awful to navigate. It's gotta be. I mean, obviously I've never tried to navigate it, but if you can look at a geographical map, it's horrible there. It is awful. So I'm not surprised that Sagan can hide in a city and, you know, whatever. It all works out. I can make excuses for things like that. I'll see you guys in the next part.